Our tail of the tape for this featherweight matchup. Take a look at that weight. There is a problem there, and that problem is Leah McCourt did not make weight, Morrow. 149.4.
You're telling
me.
That
is a huge difference between 145, but Janay Harding's tough enough to say, I'll still take that fight.
Well, she'll lose 20% of her purse, and Harding will try to make her lose her 4-fight winning streak as we go to Michael C. Williams.
From Mohegan Sun Arena, the prelims now continue as we go 3 5-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing the blue corner. At 5'8", weighing in 149.4 pounds, her professional record, 4 wins, 1 loss, fighting out of Belfast, Northern Ireland, Leah McCourt. And across the cage, her adversary, fighting out of the red corner. At 5'9", weighing in 145.1 pounds as a professional, 6 victories, 4 defeats, fighting out of Sydney by way of Gold Coast, Australia, Janay Harding. And the referee in charge, Kevin McDonald.
So Kevin McDonald will oversee this battle between top 10 ranked contenders in the women's featherweight division. Harding at 3-2 in the Bellator MMA cage. McCourt at 3-0 under the Bellator banner. The bell in round 1, Janay Harding in the red gloves, Leah McCourt in the blue gloves, and immediately Harding splitting the guard with that jab and a kick.
That's exactly what Leah McCourt wants, is to get those hands around the body of Janay Harding. That is her world. If she can get that grip on Janay Harding and take her down. She's a black belt in judo. She's got very good throws, and she's got a very heavy top game.
Started training in judo at the age of 7. Started MMA training at the age of 19. Now at the age of 28, wants to move a step closer to title contention. Although again, after missing weight, should she be?
That's the whole thing. But, you know, it all comes down to this. You're taking a look. You have certain responsibilities. Be on time, make weight, fight hard. She didn't make weight. That's something that she's going to have to change.
And with all due respect to Meatloaf, 2 out of 3 is this one. All right, Harding and McCourt grappling for position along the cage. A minute gone here in the first.
It's a nice job by Janay Harding to stay on her feet, because Leah McCourt is very good at off-balancing her opponents and getting them to the ground. Janay has had a lot of experience with a lot of good fighters. In my opinion, her handlers, her managers put her in against some killers in the beginning of her career. It's like, man, you want to give your fighter a chance, and she's gotten better and better as her career's gone on. Her stand-up is outstanding, but there is that beautiful trip by Leah McCourt to get her to the ground.
Right into side control for McCourt.
Left side's on the wall, left side's on the wall. Track the hip, don't worry about stepping over just yet.
Has a rear naked choke victory over Carrie Hughes during her stint here in Bellator, that being the lone submission win of her career, and now trying to keep Harding on the map, but Harding able to get back up to her feet, reset in the stand-up position.
Good job of bumping her hips by Harding, moving, keeping her arm out there. This is where she wants to stay. I want to stay to the outside and utilize my striking.
Long jab and able to close the gap, but this is again where McCourt will try to take advantage, because obviously Harding with the edge in striking coming into this contest.
She does have the edge in striking. A lot of people look and say, well, why is she in this position against Cage? She is okay in this position with Leah McCourt in the cage. She's utilizing good head position, and you can do a lot of damaging strikes in that clinch position as long as your opponent is the one with their back on the cage.
And as Gareth Davies mentioned, McCourt training with Conor McGregor's one of striking coaches in Owen Roddy, trying to shore up her striking going into this fight.
Owen Roddy is an outstanding coach, not only in striking, but also in the grappling range. He knows exactly what he's doing. So Leah McCourt has got someone that knows exactly what to tell her. It's just a matter of, can she carry those instructions out?
MMA, a global sport, and boy, many countries on display here during the Bellator 259 prelims. Harding fighting out of Sydney by way of the Gold Coast as McCourt secures the takedown.
It was a nice hard gauge by McCourt to get the takedown, but you see Harding working herself back to the feet.
McCourt fighting out of Belfast, Northern Ireland.
Head position here, lift the chin, Leah, lift that chin. Connect the hands, connect the hands.
There's really going to be a question if you're thinking about it as far as the conditioning of Leah McCourt. I'm sure she's in shape, but how much did she try to lose that weight? Did she cut it off early, or did she just say she gave it everything she could? Well, is she going to have the endurance to keep up with this pace? Because this pace has been
And especially in positions like this where she is wearing the weight of Janay Harding pinned up against the fence. Again, utilizing her judo base, trying to improve her position. Coming up on the final 60 seconds of what has been an action-packed first round here between Janay Harding and Leah McCourt. Knee from Harding.
a lot of good work by both inside. You see the punching of Harding. You see knees from McCourt. Both of them trying to just, here goes McCourt going for that arm coach again.
30 seconds left in the first round, and again McCourt securing the takedown into side control. Less than 20 seconds now remaining in the round, and McCourt with an opportunity here to make hay with this dominant position. But Harding scrambling. And we are at the end of the opening 5 minutes.
Let them go.
Stop. Clean break. Round 2.
Bell in round 2. Was it a difficult opening round to score, John?
It's going to be a different. I'm guaranteeing that one judge is going to go one way and two are going to go another way on that round because there was a lot going on. But you got to take a look at this is a fight. This is not a grappling competition. Who is the one that's doing the most damage? And I think in that round, although there was some good throws by Leah McCourt, I think Janay Harding was the one that landed more shots and did a little bit more damage. I think she's going to win.
Beautiful, beautiful. All time. Separate side.
Nice elbow by Janay.
McCourt told us that she didn't think Harding was as fast with her striking, or in many ways she doesn't really respect. I mean, she respects the striking, but she doesn't think she's a dangerous striker. And McCourt now turning the tables as she has Harding against the fence.
She had a body lock and switched it over into an overhook. She's had a hard time as far as when she gets to the cage. Janay Harding is the one that keeps on dominating the position of where they're at.
And there's creating the separation and then delivering some strikes. Janay Harding before McCourt tries to close the gap again before eating these shots upstairs. Changes levels. Easily defended by Harding. Head kick by Janay Harding. And Harding now beginning to put it on McCourt.
Yeah, McCourt's in trouble here with what we're seeing. High head there for Janay. That's why she ends up on top. Janay just needs to get heavy hits here, crush down on that leg. You see that leg that Leah McCourt is using inside. Just press down, heavy hits, and you can land a lot of big, heavy strikes right now.
Ground and pound from Janay Harding, looking to maintain the position, dropping a couple of right hands. Now looking to go full mount, no half guard employed by McCourt. McCourt trying to control Harding's posture. Harding drops another left. McCourt active on the bottom, but eating these shots.
Yeah, McCourt is not reacting the way you want to see. Right now, she's starting to cover in this position. You can't cover. Start to move your body. Make it to where she cannot hit you based upon your body position.
McCourt was stopped in her professional debut due to strikes, has won 4 in a row since.
Oh, beautiful up kick by Leah McCourt. That landed.
And of course now the up kick leading into a potential triangle choke here by McCourt. Of course we remember our current middleweight champion, Gegard Mousasi, with his up kick on Jacare in Japan, but McCourt here with midway through the second has Harding in trouble.
Yeah, right now she just locked up that triangle. It's not quite tight right now as far as there is space, but we'll see if Janay Harding has enough to be able to stay with it.
In trouble, there's the tap, and just like that, Leah McCourt comes back to submit Janay Harding. Leah McCourt pulls out the dramatic submission win, moving to a perfect 4-0 in Bellator MMA.
That was a beautiful job by Leah McCourt, who was having some hard times, but it was all about that up kick. That up kick changed everything. This is what happens when you get hit by a shot and your brain gets rattled. you make some mistakes, and that's what happened to Harding. Let's take a look at some of the action here. Nice knee inside, and this is where Harding started to open up, and Leah McCourt was having some trouble. She goes for that takedown, but that's not a good level change. That's why Harding was able to just shuck it off. Comes back with a high kick, and you see Leah McCourt starting to struggle in the stand-up, but watch this. Boom! That shot right there, that hurt Janay Harding, and you see right away, watch that foot coming up. You can see how hard it hit Janay Harding. That was a big shot, and right away goes to the triangle, and right there it's not locked up tight, but eventually she pulls it in tight. Watch this, boom! Right on the jawline. That was a big game changer right there for Leah McCourt. That started the downfall. When you see her now pull her over, now it's getting tight, she's going towards the head, gets the tap. Beautiful submission, come from behind win for Leah McCourt.
Stunning sequence leading to McCourt's first submission win via triangle choke. She also has a rear naked choke victory, but none sweeter than the win she has just achieved here in Bellator MMA. Make it 5 straight wins for Leah McCourt. Let's make it official with Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the triangle brings it to a conclusion. The tap officially 2 minutes, 42 seconds into round number 2. The winner by submission, Leah McCourt.
Leah McCourt looking to move up the rankings in the featherweight division, and she will speak with our Big John McCarthy. Nice show of sportsmanship there by Janay Harding after a very tough setback here tonight.
Leah McCourt, that was heart, guts. You brought that fight back. It was the up kick that changed everything at that time. Talk to me about that fight.
Yeah, I knew Janay's a very tactical striker. I've just been in deep waters with a lot of people, so I knew it was going to be a tough fight. And I've got heart, and that's the only attribute I have is my heart, so I'm delighted.
Did you realize how hurt she was when you landed that up kick?
I seen her wobble, yeah.
Well, then when she wobbled, she came down, and right away you went for the triangle. You set it up, it wasn't quite tight, then you readjusted it, and once you readjusted and you brought her over, you knew you had it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was on, but I heard her start to choke. And I was like, right, let's put it on properly.
Well, your grappling has been what has gotten you all of your wins, and again, it was the strike that set it up, but your grappling went and got that win. You are looking at now moving up in the rankings in the Bellator featherweight division. Who would you want next?
Anybody, I don't care. I just love fighting and I love improving, so anybody, all the girls in our division are top girls, so every fight's gonna be a challenge.
Well, congratulations on a fantastic win. Congratulations on your first fight here in the United States. Everybody, your winner, Leah McCourt.
Leah McCourt says her nickname, The Curse, comes from her being notorious for crazy things happening to her leading up to her fights. Well, a crazy combination led to the biggest win of her career, the up kick into her first triangle choke submission. It's kisses all around for the McCourt team. What a win, as she will look to move up to, well, another few spots here in the Bellator MMA women's featherweight division.